Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to Your Story in the Cards. I have to apologise for not getting the readings out at the weekend as I have done in the past, but as you know, I've had surgery on my finger. On Friday I had the stitches out and then the wound has actually opened up again, so I've got stereo strips out and another dressing, so it's all just been a nightmare. And also in New Zealand on Sunday it was Mother's Day, so my apologies. So I'm going to be doing these readings today and they are going to be from the 13th through to the 23rd of May. So it's going to be a 10-day cycle. And then next week on the Sunday, your new ones will be coming out again. So I hope that's okay. And yeah, I hope you enjoy your readings this week. So thank you. Hello Taurus, and welcome to Your Story in the Cards. So this week, Taurus, I am going to choose these ones for you. Hope you don't mind that. Hope you like those. Okay, so first of all, let's get an angel message for you. Just going to give them a bit of a shuffle up. Okay. No, you want it to come out? It'll be interesting if that does. When I ask. Oh, and that one. These are really difficult to shuffle. Okay. For Taurus, please, what is the message that Taurus needs to see? Thank you. So what have we got, Taurus? We have the goddess of psychic protection. What you believe you create. No one can harm you. Interesting. Okay, let's just give these a shuffle up and see what we have for Taurus. Okay, just give them a bit of a shuffle. Okay, for Taurus, please. And this is your numbers, and you might get some synchronicity with this. You might keep on seeing these numbers. Oh, there we go. So, Taurus, you have 1414. Focus on your needs, desires, and passions. A light-hearted approach makes everything more accessible. New opportunities, a fresh friendship, or even an addition to your family are on the horizon. Positive energy will accelerate the flow of blessings coming your way. Well, lovely. Very nice. Okay. So, let's just give these a shuffle. And I'm going to use the same format as I did last time. Right. Bit of a shuffle, and these are a bit of a pain to shuffle as well, but hey, we'll get there. Okay, for Taurus, please. Please can you give us one card for what Taurus is showing the world? What is Taurus displaying? One card, please, for Taurus. One, thank you. Okay. And then one card for what is bubbling underneath the surface. Okay. And what is the message for Taurus, please? What is the message? What is the message? Thank you. And then what is the possible potential outcome for Taurus? Possible, there we go. Okay, thank you. And then, as always, I use these cards to give me a general idea of what the reading is going to be about. Okay. For Taurus, please. That was too many. Sorry. For Taurus, please. Just one card for Taurus. Thank you. Ooh. King of Clubs energy, Taurus. Okay, King of Clubs, this is all about movement, action, getting things done. Stepping into your power. This is you hands-on, sorting something out. You are very, very busy, and you're definitely taking control with a lot of confidence here. Okay, so let's have a look. Taurus, what are you showing the world? Three of Spades, what are you frustrated about? You're very frustrated about something. You feel as if you can't move ahead. And I almost feel is that there is somebody who is interfering with you. That didn't sound right, did it? There is somebody who is interfering in a situation around you. That's what this card is. It's almost as if you don't know if you want to, you're coming or going, but there is definitely a third party who is upsetting you, the status quo around you. So we're going to have a look at that. Let's have a look. For Taurus, please. What can you... Wow. Wow. All of those. We've got the 8 of clubs. Okay. Right. 8 of clubs. The clubs ties in with this club. And this is all about action and doing stuff. So this is telling me that you want to talk to somebody about this situation. You really do. And you want it to get sorted out. You can't be doing with sitting around and waiting for it to happen around you. You want to resolve it. You want to get moving, which is why you're going to be stepping into the King energy, which is getting it sorted. This is also a card. There's a lot of prioritizing in your life going on, and it could be around this situation here. So you definitely want to resolve a situation and move on with a situation, and not be in this energy here where you don't quite know what way to go, but also with this other this other person who is upsetting everything at the moment. Interesting. Let's have a look at this. I'm going to have to clarify. 8 of clubs, please. For Taurus, thank you. What can you tell us? And you've got the Queen of Clubs. Okay, so how many clubs do you need here to tell you to do something? Because this is you. This is absolutely you. There's some sort of confusion going on around you. You know you need to talk to people to get it sorted out. And now this energy here, this is the Queen of Clubs. You've got the King of Clubs here, and this is the Queen of Clubs. And this is you wanting to find out what is going on around you. That's the message here. You really want to find out what is happening. And the Queens have an amazing ability to find out stuff as well. Okay. No one can harm you. And I think that is very, very relevant for the cards that are here. This is almost you actually getting confident and feeling that, you know what, I am going to find out exactly what is going on here. And that is what you are now displaying to the world. Confidence, absolute confidence and commitment that whatever is going on, you're going to sort it out, and you're going to find out what it is that is happening around you. Interesting cards. Okay, so what is bubbling around? This is you showing confidence to the world, but also a little bit of indecision here. What is bubbling underneath the surface? The King of Hearts. Now that is a beautiful card, but this is bubbling under the surface. Okay, so this is what you are thinking about, and you know that you need to address a situation, but you've got hearts here, so this is something that is very, very close to you. This could be something to do with your love life, it could be something to do with your friends, it could be something to do with your children, whatever, but this is a very, very powerful card, and it is saying you need to sort it out. When you've come to the King of Hearts, this is where this one is. You're going to be finding out what's going on. You're going to be finding out the truth. With the King of Hearts, this energy will also allow you to release emotions. So when you are thinking about this situation, you are really, really going to get a lot of clarity with it, and you are going to allow yourself to release any built up and pent up emotions that you have. And that is the beauty of this King of Hearts. And this is also listening to your intuition. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's have a look. King of Hearts, please. What can you tell us about this King of Hearts book? Thank you. First one came out, and we've got the 5 of Clubs. Another club. Club, and this is all, as I say, this is all about action and doing stuff. But this is the 5. And this is telling you, don't take on too much. Which ties up with this one, is focus on your needs, desires and passions. And I think that is very, very apt with this, because you're focusing on a lot of stuff. But this is saying, you know what, just open up. Allow yourself to open up and only focus on the things that is going to bring you happiness, because you've got the hearts here, and the hearts are all about happiness and emotional well-being. And this is confirming what that has just said, is that don't do too much. Just think about one thing and try and sort it out. You will get the truth of it. You will delve into something and you will find the truth. But don't allow yourself to start thinking about all these different scenarios, all of this happening and that happening. Just try and focus on the one thing that you need to resolve. Very interesting cards. Okay, let's have a look, your message. Now that's another one as well. This is another interesting one. I keep on saying interesting, sorry. The Two of Spades. Now the Two of Spades is a separation. It is an argument. Ties in with this one. Is there somebody around you who has caused you to feel like you don't quite know what direction to go in, what you're going to be doing? There's definitely somebody around you who has caused that situation. And this is a card, as I say, it's an argument. It is a separation. It is sometimes it can be a divorce. But this is a definite separation. So let's have a look. We are going to clarify. The Two of Spades for Taurus, please. What can you tell us about this Two of Spades for Taurus? It's quite a heavy card, but it definitely ties in with everything that is going on here. You need to look after yourself. You need to be very confident about this situation. You need to listen to your intuition. And you definitely need to think about these things in a way that is only good for you. Okay, let's have a look at this Two of Spades. Thank you. And what you have here is the Four of Clubs. So there's so many clubs here. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. Now the Four of Clubs is all about stability and security as well, but it's also about your job. Now, I looked at these cards and I assumed that maybe it was something to do with a relationship. But now, because we've got this, I am looking into it and thinking, actually, it's something to do with your job. Something to do with your job or your career or training or the social club. There's something going on here. It's made you feel quite upset. And this is your acknowledgement that you need to talk to people, but you'll find out exactly what is going on. And perhaps with this card here, this is the separation. Maybe you're going to leave your job. Maybe that's what's happening. But by leaving it, you know what? You will actually feel quite secure afterwards. Maybe that is what is going on here. Because interestingly enough here, we've got lots of fours here. And we've got this four here. So there's definitely something going on. Because when there's lots of fours, it's also about boredom and stagnation and just like a repetitive thing going on, and you are generally getting bored with it. So maybe that is what is going on here. You're concerned about whether or not to leave your job. You don't quite know what to do. Maybe there is somebody in your work who is interfering with everything, and it's driving you around the bend. This is your acknowledgement that you need to talk to somebody about it, and you'll find out exactly what it is you need to do, because you're going to be thinking about it very clearly and, in a nice way for yourself, because you're going to focus on your own needs, desires and passions, but you're not going to go too mad and start thinking about too many different scenarios, and you might well be leaving because you're bored with the situation. There's something going on around you. Interesting cards here, Tor. Oh, why do I keep saying interesting? Sorry. Fascinating cards. Okay, so what is your message, your overall message? Well, we have another 10 of clubs. Wow. all of these clubs, and it definitely ties in with this because this is your new beginning. And what this is saying is, we've got a 10, which is a 1, and we've got these 1 and 1 there. So this is definitely saying to you that things are going to come to a head, finish, and you're going to move on. Because this is also a card, this is to do with your work or your job or whatever, but it is telling you that you are going to reach the height of your personal goals as well. So whatever is happening here, maybe you are going to leave your job, maybe you're going to change job, maybe you're going to do something completely different. But whatever it is, the message you're being told is you are actually going to be successful. Whatever it is you do, you're going to be very, very successful with it. And you are going to be acknowledged for that as well. You're going to acknowledge yourself, but other people are going to acknowledge you and tell you, actually, you've done really, really well with this situation. And looking at this, it says new opportunities, a fresh friendship, or even an addition to your family are on the horizon. But this is what I wanted. New opportunities, because that is what this is saying. You've got new opportunities, which is why this one is coming in. It's saying no one can harm you. So whatever it is you've been doing and sorting out here, you are going to succeed with that. Okay, let's clarify this one. For Taurus, please can we clarify this 10 of clubs for Taurus? Thank you. 5 of hearts. Yeah, this is you again. 2 5s. Okay, this is all about you. This is about your wellness, but this is definitely about your wellness. This is about your health, but your overall wellness. And interesting, I actually feel that this situation that you've been in has actually been stressing you out and has been giving you some sort of ill health at some point because of the situation, and you know, something that you've been very, very unhappy with. And now you've got this card, and it's almost saying, you know, look after yourself, because it ties in with this heart here, this heart and this heart. This is what's bubbling under the surface. This is what you're not displaying to everybody else. So there is definitely something very emotional, something to do with your happiness that is very much on your mind, because, as I say, this is what's bubbling underneath the surface. And this card is saying, you know, look after yourself, because you are going to be successful. So you don't need to stress. You are going to be successful, and things are going to be moving on for you. And as it says here, there might even be a new friendship or something. But the other thing is, it says positive energy will accelerate the flow of blessings coming your way. And that is what this is, because you are moving towards these blessings of looking after yourself and actually feeling content, because that's the important thing. When you realize yourself that you've actually reached your goals, and that, you know, people are acknowledging you for your hard work, you're going to be feeling really, really happy with yourself. So let's have a look at these oracle messages here. So this is for Taurus. Okay, for Taurus, please, what is the oracle message that Taurus needs to hear? What is the That's too many, but we've got 1. And what have we got here is show compassion. And that's very interesting, because I do believe this is show compassion to yourself, which ties in with this 5 of hearts here. This is, as I say, this is about you. This is about your well-being. And this is what this card is as well. So I believe this is, the cards are telling you to show compassion to yourself. And also, if we have a look, it says light up, lighten up as well. Because there have been a lot of heavy stuff around you, stuff that you know you need to address. But once you have addressed it, things are going to be working out really, really well for you. Okay, let's have a look at these ones that I can't pronounce. And let's have a look. And this is for Taurus. So, what is the card that Taurus needs to see, please? What is that card that Taurus needs? Goodness me. Well, 2 came out, so we have a 1 and a 9, which is a 10, which coincides with these ones and this one. And this is the Tower. Now this is, if you see, it's on its own, but it is very strong, and it has, you know, rigidity to it. And when you come to kings, that's what kings are like. Kings are very, very strong. You know, they hold a whole lot of power. And that is what this is saying to you here. Now, the other thing about this is that it can be associated to your job. So, as I said to you, with all the clubs, something to do with your job, something that you are active in. And the other thing about this is that when you have the Tower like this, it can be quite solitary. So this is definitely an acknowledgement for you to think very, very clearly about what the situation is, but also get to the truth of what is going on. And you are going to succeed, and you will be able to do that. Now, the other thing is that this is a 6 of spades down here. Now, the 6 of spades is saying that perhaps you've been going on a bad path, that things haven't been moving forward for you, which is this card, not knowing which direction to go in. And it's also a card which is saying, you know what, leave something behind. Leave whatever it is behind. So maybe it is this separation here, and the cards are saying just leave it behind. Go into your own space. Think very confidently about what it is you want to achieve, what it is you want, and you will get your new beginning, that one which is all about new beginnings and changes around you. So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed. Oh, hang on, wait. We've got another one. We've got the book here. Sorry, I forgot that 2 of them came out. Okay, so what have we got? We've got the 2 and the 6, which is an 8, and the 8 is all about communication, which is exactly what's going on here. You know you need to address this, you need to sort something out, you need to talk to people. And then we have the book. Now the book is basically your story. It is up to you to open that up and create your next chapter. That's what this book is saying. It is up to you. It is your book and it is your story. And then down the bottom here, we have the 10 of diamonds. The 10 ties in with this 10 and these ones here. Okay, so we've got another confirmation that things are changing for you and you're going to get new beginnings. And this is all to do with your financial situation as well. So it is also about a lot of thought process. So there's a lot of thought going on here, which, as I said with this one as well, this is you. This is you thinking exactly about what it is you want to achieve, what you want to do. But the 10s are also about money coming in, success with money. It could be, you know, maybe you are going to leave your job and you get a redundancy payment, or you get, you know, a good holiday payout. It's definitely something coming on to do with your money situation. So, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. Put something in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you next time. So thank you.